The Farmer Appreciation Banquet that the Lexington Chamber holds each year, the Service to Agriculture Award recipient, Kurt Kline. And Kurt, they surprised you.
They more than surprised me, they shocked me. It was a weak knee shock.
Some thoughts? Obviously, you've been involved in agriculture in the area for a long time. Just some highlights.
I got involved in some water issues and got on the NRD board, and our water issues got very serious, and things have changed quite a bit. I think they're working their way out, and I'm really honored with this award. I'm real proud of Dawson County, and very proud of Lexington too for the changes that it's gone through and the way it supports the farmers.
Now, you have been involved in agriculture here for a while. When did you start?
I started in 1982, came home to farm, and my dad wasn't farming anymore, although he still had the farm, and so I started it up myself and have stayed in it by myself.
Yeah, now, 82 was kind of the kind of in the midst of the farm crisis.
When I came home to farm, the price of corn was $3 a bushel, and 2 years later it was less than $2. So it wasn't what I expected, I'll be real honest.
As far as the kinds of water things, now you mentioned that as being a big area, and obviously we've got a lot of competition out there for whatever water remains. And as we move forward, what about the future of, or viability, I guess I should say, of irrigated agriculture in this area?
Well, we really aren't the abusers that we're put out to be. Of course, we've got to share some water, and those things really were kind of at the back of our mind in the past. But I don't think there's anybody that's involved in agriculture or irrigated agriculture or the future of irrigated agriculture that doesn't recognize it and doesn't recognize that we're all in it together and that we all need to do it the right way. And there isn't a need for it to have to water has been very beneficial to us, and I don't believe there's any reason for it not to continue to be that way.
I guess when you look at some of these issues, if you're running a pivot compared to, let's say, you're involved in the Republican Valley where you're using surface water, kind of a couple of different scenarios.
Well, it certainly is, and they've faced that, I believe, up to this point jointly. And they have issues that we obviously neglected to face and in the past, but I think the process is in place that it can be addressed, and it can be addressed fairly and equitably.
Now, as you look forward, are you optimistic about the future of agriculture?
Oh, I definitely am. The people that are critical of agriculture, it's based not necessarily on fact. It's just based upon their Twitters and whatever else they're doing. But we have a responsibility, and when you get right down to the fact of the matter is that our purpose is to serve to the benefit of the people, and we're doing that, and we'll do it correctly. We just need to let everybody know that we're making the effort to do it right.
Kurt, we appreciate your comments. Congratulations once again. Kurt Kline with us. He was the Service to Agriculture Award recipient at the big chamber banquet that's held every year in Lexington. For the Rural Radio Network, I'm Mike LePorte.